freeze one that says live.
I know, right? There I am, like a little squirrel, little deer in headlights. Like.
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, let's see. Oh, there's my phone. Because the chat is faster on YouTube than it is back here. Yeah, we seem to be lacking a squirrel. I'm not sure what has happened to our squirrel. I'm a little sad about that, truth be told.
Out collecting nuts, maybe.
Perhaps.
I guess it could be. That's weird. Is it not showing? Oh no! Okay, there we are.
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also missing Kai as well. Kai is on another channel at the moment. I think he must have forgot that he is pimping out his book. Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be late, Kai. LOL. Hey Bone, how are you? Hi Optic. Bee's Nest. Hello. I don't expect the guys to yeah, so I do it for them. All right, so I guess everybody's here that's going to be for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I was worried about me overbooking or double booking myself. He's out there pimping his book.
Yep, I have to get his book. I wanna read it. I'm kind of annoyed that it's not audio because I'm more likely to finish it if it was.
Oh, they're going
audio,
to try to do that. They want to have Jane Theory do it, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Anywho, let's give everybody a few minutes to shimmy in. Hold on.
Tweeted it out, so.
Oh, marvelous. All the people can see me making mistakes. Awesome. I'm just kidding. Where in the heck did my... like, it's giving me trouble going to mine. I don't know why. There we go. So, let me get this like that. Okay, so... Darn it, Bone. Why is it always got to be a hamburger involved? What the fuck? God bless it. I swear. Like, anytime Bone comes here, there's like burgers put up. Him or Optic do that. I should probably turn that down because I don't really want to hear myself, quite frankly. Anyway, so I guess we can get started.
Okay.
So, I don't know if anybody in the audience has watched the show or not. I certainly hope so. This is going to be awfully silly. Hamburger, now I'm hungry. Really? You had to add that. You're a booger. Anyway, so I guess for his character impressions, when I first saw her, like the first 2 minutes I saw her, I was thinking, oh gosh, she looks like stuck up class president. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized she started growing on me because that kid, that really big kid, you can see people whispering about him, and she was nice to him and invited him when nobody else was, and I'm like, yeah,
she gave off that impression at the beginning too, didn't she?
Yeah, she had that kind of stuck up class president thing, and maybe it was just I'm getting the feeling now that it's more of, since her dad is gone, she's trying to keep things. The only way she can cope is try to keep things organized and in control, which I can understand. Like, you got to do something to cope. I get it, you know. And
I'm not a fan of her. I don't like her. She hasn't grown on me at all in the first 3 episodes.
She has on me a little, but we still got plenty of time.
I like Hope more, just because.
Same here.
She's cooler.
Yeah,
me too.
I'm pointing for the audience just in case I haven't seen it. It's the taller sister.
Mm-hmm.
I find she's a bit of an actress too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I found the other one was a little bit wooden in her performance.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. It's possible, like they'll kind of grow into it as time goes on.
Mm.
Because, I don't know. Like
As long as
I'm
she
not
stops
much of an
barfing
actor
on
either,
the zombies.
huh?
As long as she starts throwing up on the zombies.
Oh, that was gross. Yeah, I was like, oh, nasty. Although to be fair, I think that's probably a legit reaction to something like that.
When
Because in
she
all
felt,
of the zombie movies we've seen, people just start hacking it and cutting.
uh,
Honestly, like I was grossed out the idea of deboning chicken until I was 30. Okay, so like somebody is all like, yeah, I would probably get like, I probably wouldn't throw up on the zombie, but I mean, I would be grossed out. There's a good chance I probably would get sick, and so I think that's actually at least a more realistic reaction to that situation that I've seen in other zombie shows.
mm-hmm.
I didn't want to see it, but I mean, you know, an adrenaline spike, scared, grossed out. You know, all those could do that to you. So I felt like there was like some realness to that.
I was kind of hoping she'd die when she fell in with the
Yeah, so was I. I thought they were going to take me out early.
Damn!
yes, and then she
Woo!
didn't
You
die.
like it? I mean, you wanted to
Sad.
die? Holy shit!
Hey, she's just annoying, and she's like,
Yeah.
she acts like a know-it-all, like, and she doesn't know shit. Like,
She does act too old for her age, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, this poor girl's getting hate. Golly, y'all. Damn, like, give the girl a chance before you want her dead. Holy crap!
I've given her 3 episodes. That's enough for me. She ain't
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And
Well,
she's
fourth
like so
episode, she better be dead.
blindly following this group of people that clearly have bad intentions. Yeah, and she's just like, oh yeah, there's nothing bad about these people, and as the viewer, obviously you know that they're not great people, but
Mhm.
Oh, well, the group. I'll speak later for everybody. Oh, that didn't go according to plan. I thought it was gonna be just a picture. Sorry.
Believe this isn't porn.
Oh my god, I would die. If I accidentally got that on the screen, I would absolutely die. I'd be like, I would end stream right there. Good lord.
and
But I
I
actually like the way, huh?
and I like the big kid that like had a troubled past and he was like bad or whatever. We
Yeah.
don't know the whole extent of that, but or why he flipped out. But I
I'm
feel like
getting
the
the feeling
dialogue
that
for
it's
him
been
is just
abused
really
and-
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Neon
his
Knight
storyline's
Breeze.
got the best one out of them all, I think.
Oh,
And
yeah, definitely.
You know that he's going to open up and just start killing things. at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point.
Mhm.
Hi, Container Man. Mwah. Welcome. And hey, Deranged Lunatic and Stony, how are y'all doing? Sorry, I had the chat over here, so I didn't see y'all at first. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like Silas, I think his name is, the big kid.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like him. Like,
Yeah,
cause I'm guessing because the way he kind of comes across, like he seems kind of like a big teddy bear. So if he flipped out, it's possible that he was being abused bad enough that he lost his shit.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't seem to have an anger problem. He doesn't. I mean, he seems to tolerate a lot of people talking a lot of shit about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's kind of cute that it's like part of the show was going on. You realize he picked up one of her poems, and one of the reasons he wanted to start going to school was because of her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, aw. I was like, because I think I had to watch it twice to quite catch that. And I was like, aw, that's sweet. Because everybody needs some kind of connection, you know, especially if he's dealing with some fucked up shit.
Any sort of the poem, I feel sort of like he was gonna flip shit on the people that were like talking shit on him, and that kind of like calmed him down, kind of like
Well, he probably wanted to, and I would too. I
soothed
mean,
him, I guess you could say.
I mean, getting called a monster and stuff, like when they don't know the whole story, hell, we don't
Mhm.
either. It's like, because, like I said, the kid, I mean, he's afraid to even kill the zombie because he doesn't want to lose self-control. He doesn't want to be a violent person.
Mm-hmm.
Although I really feel like this might not have been the proper trip for him on that one.
Man.
But he is at least able to, like, hold up the tires and, like, you know, like, push off
Be a pack
zombies.
mule.
And carry stuff. Well, I wasn't going to say that, but, like, strong enough to at least, like, help guard them. So
Yeah.
He's
apparently
got
this
that
kid
inner
is super
strength.
strong.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's got this inner strength that
Right.
you know at some point in time it's going to come out. As long as it doesn't turn green while he does it, right? But
Yeah.
Well, the zombies would certainly be surprised. But let's see. I always see other people channels doing so much better with organization with their like picture lineup, and I'm like, nope, that's not me. Obviously,
You're doing
whatever.
fine.
Yep.
It is what it is. We got pics.
yeah. I really wish YouTube wasn't so uppity, so we could actually like watch bits and pieces.
That'd be nice, but
I know they got such a stick up their server.
which is weird because like I never understood like certain copyright things because like it would bring free promotion to shows.
Right. Well,
You know?
to some degree, yeah. I mean, what's weird is like video games are copywritten too. And
Mhm.
so like you can play those all day on here
Yeah.
and that's fine. But like if it's like not interactive, you know, God help you.
It's like a gray line with video games because I feel like the gaming industry doesn't really care. I will get
It's still
stuff
copyrights
flagged.
are copyrights, and
I will get stuff flagged like music wise with video games.
Oh yeah, I
but-
get a copyright claim.
But I
and I'm
just
like,
claim that it's not used for listening purposes and it's within the confines of the game, and they usually release it. So
oh, well, I don't play games, so I've never encountered that particular issue
And it's-
before.
it's usually based because each game that has like online things usually has like a TOS. So some of them allow, some don't. So
The one
Like I
person
actually
who is
wish. I'm sorry.
the one person who is almost really unrecognizable is
Mhm.
Julia Armand.
Oh, dude, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it took me like an episode or so and to realize that was Julia Ormond because she's changed a lot since she was in that movie Richard Gere. I was like,
Ew.
who's this British chick? You know, and then like I saw it like the cast and I was like, are we back in the 90s? What happened? And like, yeah, that's like I can't wait to find out what her problem is because you know something's wrong with that bitch. I mean,
Mhm.
like that poor dude got caught. Like I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again because I think I missed something because someone was talking about a review of it, and I had watched the show, but like I
Mhm.
guess I wasn't paying attention quite as closely. So apparently there was an issue because she apparently had a bunch of people killed that might have been a threat.
I thought
she
they were
had the
talking
whole-
about the zombies, wasn't it? Then the
No,
painted
she had that
zombie?
whole compound just like
Mhm.
eliminated. They killed everybody in that compound.
Oh,
Yeah, because I guess I had left the room and
It's-
forgot to pause it, so when I came in, she's standing there amongst the smoke
I had
and
to
the
rewatch
soldiers.
it because it's very short and very vague whether that's what happens, but that's what happened. Because
Yeah,
then at the
that's
end
the
of
part
the
I
third
should have gone back
episode,
and
when they're
watched.
talking about it, I'm like, wait a second, is that what
Yeah.
happened? So I went back to that first episode, and
Yeah,
thought they were talking about the zombies.
I should have done that earlier, and I did not.
nope,
Oh,
there was,
wait!
there
I
was
think somebody's here. Hold
real
on.
people, or not real people, but living
yeah.
and
Wait, I'm confused by something. Sorry, hold on.
yeah, I think it's
Oh,
because you
never
got
mind, I'm
screen.
stupid. Never mind, I'm stupid. I saw another window and I didn't realize that was a share screen window, and I just thought we had another
Blonde.
person left backstage. I could only see part of it, and I was like, wait. And I'm like, oh no, I'm
Blonde.
sorry.
Blonde.
I'm sorry. But this guy, like, God bless this guy. Like, I think he means well, but holy shit.
mhm.
Like he is like his showing fighting tactics, and it doesn't. I'm not feeling those tactics. Like,
yeah,
it's more like he's trying to ballet dance or something.
it's definitely very over stylized. Like with his
Mm.
leg sweep, nobody in their right mind does a leg sweep like that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
At
maybe
least
during the
in the heat of the
during the
moment.
Nutcracker or the Swan or something, maybe, but like not if you actually want to take out the back of the knee. No.
hmm
So that poor girl, she tries to hit the back of the leg, nothing, and like shit, you know. So she's trying all this stuff. She's going through the list, like, this is not working.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm gonna have a word with that teacher if I survive this shit.
And
Like, I don't think he properly prepared us for this.
And I think the teachers and stuff assumed that they would never run into an issue. Like,
Then
so
why bother teaching?
yeah.
Oh, probably the same reason why they teach most of us algebra. It's not like we're
False
ever going to use that shit.
also
unless
the
we become
sense
an
of
algebra teacher.
security. It's like
Well, false sense of security is probably more dangerous than anything. Because you're
Yeah.
sending someone might end up in a problem. They might think they're more prepared instead of running. That's
Yeah.
that a false insecurity is a terrible idea. Hey
It's
Doug,
like
hey Nancy, how are y'all? Glad to have you here.
it's
And
like
it took me
security theatrics. It's sort of
Right.
like, you know, when we go to the airports and stuff, like that isn't there to act. It doesn't. It is proven
yeah,
that it doesn't actually
exactly.
do
I
anything.
mean,
It's
the
just there
TSA was really
make people
scared
think.
about my bottle of water. They would not put it in the
Mhm.
trash can right next to everybody. Honestly,
Exactly.
like if you really think that's gonna go poof, you think you
Mhm.
would put that way somewhere further away. You're just being a dick because you want me to buy a $5 bottle of water. That's
Oh, yeah.
all.
Mhm.
Like, don't be dicks. God, I vaguely remember the days when you didn't have to worry about that silliness.
Yeah.
Stopping by for babbling bullshit with bodacious babes. Hey, Nancy sounds like she's gonna have some fun. Oh, hey, Steven Seagal, I got a meow mofos. Oh my god, I used to say that to people. That's hilarious.
Ew.
Oh my god, he changed his name. Oh jeez. Or one of his accounts is Fat Steven Seagal caress Stephen Walton.
Oh, he changes his name all the time.
I think it's different accounts because I think like to change your name on like Google, to change it on YouTube, it has to like you can't do it like every day.
Mm.
So I'm thinking it's more than one account. It's still hilarious though. But like I felt bad because it took me a while to like it was showing some of the flashbacks. It took me a minute to realize that this guy was that kid that
Got kicked
well,
out of
he
the
got-
house. Yeah.
like like he kind of like he didn't really come out. I mean, he kind of got forced out. Like he got asked and he said yes, basically.
Yeah.
So he was forced out out of the closet, and I felt really bad because I mean all that stuff's. I mean, one that poor kid. I mean, he's sitting there like signing you a check. Like I'm trying to help take care of y'all. I'm still your son. He's like, no, you're not. I'm like, dude, it's
Yeah.
fucking hateful, man. Holy
And
shit.
especially when he goes back home to help them.
I know
when all the shit
exactly.
goes
I'm
down.
trying to
Yeah.
say to you, we don't need your help. And I'm
Mhm.
like, why are y'all still in the house with this shit going on? That's what I want to know. Like, why are y'all still in the house when you got gunshots and all kinds of shit going on down the street? Like, what? I would not. I would already been gone.
Well,
Of
that's
course,
like the people
I
that
also wouldn't have
stay in
kicked
their
out my-
houses for hurricanes and stuff when they're told to evacuate. Like it's that same.
Well, yeah, but this ain't a hurricane.
Yeah, I know, but the
They're
same
coming
premise.
back. There's a big difference.
apply-
You
would
think they at least
apply.
board up the windows or some shit? Hurricanes, you board up the fucking windows. Like what?
Like even with Morgan, like he stayed behind. Like he stayed
Yeah.
because of
Yeah. Yeah, poor Morgan had a lot of issues. Holy shit.
mhm.
Man, did you see some of the shit that happened to him recently? Like
I haven't watched any of Fear the Walking Dead, and
I'm gonna have
stopped.
to watch it because apparently something has happened and he's part walker, part alive.
Interesting.
I know. It showed him with like the red eyes and the everything, but he's got the
Mhm.
wherewithal to fight zombies at the same time. But he's like badly injured. He's got like a bloody spot here, and it's bleeding. And I only saw clips of it. I'm like,
Interesting.
wait. So the zombie, I guess he's just tired of shit, so he just starts walking toward a group of zombies, and they just walk right past him, and he's like, this, and I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, y'all made me want to watch it now. Happy dinosaur, hello, darling. Mwah, 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 mwah. But yeah, I felt really bad. Like you said, he was even trying to go back to help them after the way they treated him.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, shit, kid's grounded. Kid's gay. I mean, you can ground him for not dating. I mean, I don't know, but like kicking him like out of the house for him to have nowhere to go, that seems pretty shitty. Like, I mean, I'm not even saying I'm condoning the grounding, but like straight throwing the kid out into the street, really?
Mhm.
Like, wow.
Then of course he goes home and finds his parents are zombies, anyways, right?
Right, and it doesn't show him killing. It looks like it actually looked like he decided not to. Like he teared up and just he walked off. I don't think he could
Walked
bring himself.
away.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that flashback, it flashes back to that bitchy woman, wherever the hell she is. Hold on.
Oh, her. Huck?
Yeah, Huck.
Huck.
She's kind of an asshole.
I
I
kind of
do
like
not
her.
like her.
Yeah. She's kind of a
I'm not.
badass, isn't she?
Yeah.
Well, no, hold on. The reason I don't like her is because they were talking about like why they were out like running around doing this, and she's like, and she was picking on Silas specifically, and she was like, "Is this something you're trying to get away from? Something you done?"
Mhm.
You know, and he's like, stop. I was like, right there, I decided I hated her. I'm like, you're none better than those bullies at school. You
She's
stupid
like
bitch.
Aliens Rodriguez.
Who?
What's it? Rodriguez and Aliens? You know, the female.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
Yeah, never mind.
Damn it.
I know who you're talking
But yeah,
about.
that's the reason I don't like her. I mean, I was more or less okay with
I
her.
forget her
So she's
actual
kind of acting a little tougher than she is. But like, I don't know. But like when she started picking on that poor kid Silas, like I'm like, wow, you're kind of a cunt. I don't like you. Because
Yeah,
that
I mean,
poor kid, it's not like he made them go out there and do that or anything, you know?
yeah,
Like,
I mean, I think she's kind of cool, but so far, I don't think she's served any real purpose so far,
no, not
other
at
than just to
all.
talk to Felix, like to be, his friend and all that.
She's been nosy
Mhm.
and like basically twice she said, yeah, the kid's got a point. And then she tried to bully one of the kids. That's about it. Like, yeah, she's really not been much of any purpose.
Yeah,
so
she
far.
talks the talk, but she hasn't been in. Hasn't done much of anything.
Yeah, the kids have done more than she has. And they were having a hard time killing anything for a bit there. And like, yeah, that melded the two those like Siamese twin looking zombies, that was weird looking. Like I was watching it with someone and they were like, is that
You mean
like
Vasquez,
twin
not
zombie?
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Vasquez. That's right.
Okay, see that was less confusing. Okay.
Vasquez.
Okay, because y'all were talking about that. I was like, who in the
From
hell are these
Aliens.
guys talking about? Oh my goodness. Steven Seagal's got a new name now. God almighty. Like, you keep looking, it's always something new. I'm almost afraid to look at the chat at this point. But yeah, like when he was having that flashback and everything, and I guess he said it in a voice tone where she couldn't quite hear it. He was like, went back to kill my parents because she was like, where'd you go last night? And I'm thinking, I don't believe that you did, sir. Although that's probably going to come into play later, probably. It's like we were talking about his fighting skills and shit. Like I don't think he's had a whole lot of like real world like practice with this. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's probably having a hard time with the concept of killing his parents, even though they treated him like shit. So although there are zombies, so it's a toss up. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Hey, Love Shack, how are you doing? Vasquez is not the woman from Aliens. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's what Love Shack says.
I have the page up right now on IMDb.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah.
Well, he's saying this woman right here is not actually.
Oh,
Vasquez.
she's not. No, but she reminds us of her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I think that's where the miscommunication was.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'll let y'all IMDb and fight that. I don't.
Oh, she's not the same actress, but she reminds us of her.
Right. So, what were some of y'all's like more favorite scenes? And not that poor girl almost getting killed in the ditch. For goodness sakes, y'all, like that's just messed up. Like, that's mean. Like what? I don't know what to do with you. Although
I liked the bee zombie. That was pretty
oh
cool.
my god, dude, that tripped me out. You're like, what happened to him? And I was sitting there like, good question. I was sitting there like,
Oh, and then
and all those bees, like, dude, like, what I wonder is like, how was he like so still for so long? Those bees could do that because like things get near their mouth, they're like, they do that. Like, unless I assume that would just shoo a bee away eventually, wouldn't it? Like, I don't know.
It was a bit
gimmicky. It was, but they sort of go into hibernation when there's nothing around. They sort of like go into this like hibernation state, it seems. And then when stuff sort of, or at least ones that have like decayed a lot, they like go into this hibernation, and then when they see something that they want to eat, then they sort of like start coming to life again.
Well, yeah, I mean that, because most of the other Walking Dead shows, there's not a whole lot of hibernation going on usually. I mean, once in a while, like a hand comes out of the leaves, you're like, where the fuck that shit come from?
Yeah.
And I'm like yeah, throw that in just for a scare. Like that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like everybody has said they're
but
like
the kid in the suit or whatever. I think he's the girl that Hope, the mom that Hope killed.
The mom.
Is his mom.
I think so too. I started kind of catching on that when he said my mom. Oh yeah, my mom. She was pregnant with my baby sister, and I was like, because I mean, it showed her shooting like someone pregnant like earlier in the film or in the show, and I was like,
Polly's in the back room, by the way.
oh shit. Sorry, hold on. There you are. Oh, there's Kai as well.
Hey,
Hello, boys.
we've been back here forever, just speaking Spanish to each other, you know.
¿Qué pasó con? ¿Qué pasó
Andre,
con?
does anyone got subtitles for me? I do not know. I mean, if someone calls me something mean, I'll know it. But other than that, I got nothing.
Dame 5. Dame 5.
All right. Well, thank you for coming by and have fun. Mwah.
I had some playing over here.
Take care, Steven.
He always has a
Howdy.
new name.
Howdy,
Yeah,
Gustav.
like because he seems to really like her, and so I'm really concerned how that's going to play out because she already broke down and told her sister that she did this,
Yeah.
and so I'm sitting here like, oh, that's going to put a damper on the relationship. I mean, even though at the time I'm guessing 10 years has gone by, so she was probably what 7 when she did it. I mean, it's hard. I'm wondering like how. I mean, can you really like? How salty can you be a 7-year-old girl who freaked out and shot someone who shot their mom? So, like, it's probably it's gonna be awkward. I'm sure of it. It's gonna have to come out. It's gotta. It can't just.
And it was in self-defense too, so.
Well, sort of, because as she said, she made a move toward the woman, and the woman freaked out and shot her mom. And then she was so upset, she just picked up the gun and shot her. And like, there's a chance the woman wasn't going to shoot the little girl. There was a chance. I think she was already freaked out that she just shot somebody. So, but of course, 7 years old, you're not thinking that. You're thinking, "Holy crap! This woman just shot my mom. I'm upset," and reasonably so. I mean, that whole thing was a mess. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's killing me. Sorry. Oh, God, I need a chiropractor. Woof. Yeah, I liked I was kind of like, what's up with this Welcome Back Kotter looking outfit here? Like, I'm not gonna lie. And I think he mentioned it. He's like, it's corduroy, it's hard to bite through, or something like that. And I was like, fair enough. I guess during the apocalypse, there probably is a limit in what like clothing stores there are around. But
Probably pretty hot in it too, because corduroy doesn't breathe very well.
Oh yeah.
I reckon.
That was like the first thing I was thinking when I seen him in that
Well, they
suit.
all
Like,
have jackets on, so it's probably not full summer yet. So they're all because they all have jackets on. So
Kid's gonna have major swass.
what? He's gonna have
definitely
what?
some chafing going on. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So I only got to see the first episode. Was it further? I'm curious how it's further established with the corduroy buddy, as far as his character. How did you guys get to watch ahead of the episode 1?
Yeah, I watched all 3 episodes.
Yeah. There wasn't much. I mean, he wanted to go across to the other side so we can find some dinosaur tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that for his mother or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, it was. I think it was like a dinosaur tooth or a horn or something.
Yeah.
That he was going to give to a gift to his baby sister.
All right, that's it.
And that's what it was.
He reminds me of a very young Anton Yelchin. He played Chekhov in the.
That's what I thought too.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
Yeah.
I see it.
Oh
Yeah. Right.
God.
Right.
Mhm.
I mean,
I gotta go find his face. Hold on.
but hail, Mr.
Oh my
Hyde
God,
and
yeah.
Angela Straven. Just wanted to say hello.
Hey, Polly.
Hey, Polly, how are you?
And was that Walter? What does it say? Walker? My eyes
Walker.
are so bad.
Yeah.
Walker. How you doing, Walker? Sorry. Oh my God. Where's my glasses? Yeah. I mean, I'm only 1 episode in, but obviously watching I don't know if you guys have talked about this, but I'm always curious about sisters that don't look like each other. And then
it could be half sisters.
I hadn't mentioned that, but I was wondering the same thing too.
Step sisters or
Yeah,
half
me
sisters.
too.
Well, because we saw the
They're
parents.
so close. They
Yes.
look so close in age that so to be half sisters, someone had to cheat on somebody, but they could be stepsisters.
Yeah, I
And
was
Like,
thinking
you're the
I
adopted
actually
or
have
something.
Or
seen one or
adopted.
two. I've actually seen one or two articles on a couple of cases where two parents gave birth to twins, and one was a black twin, and one was red hair and like green-eyed
Oh,
twin.
that just came out, right?
Yeah, I saw that a few years ago. Actually, they for some reason
Oh, okay.
rehashed the article, but I saw it a few years ago that had happened. And so, I mean, genetics is an interesting little roulette wheel. You just kind of spin the wheel and see what you get. I used to have neighbors actually, and they both had brown eyes, and she gave birth to a blue-eyed baby, and it caused a few eyebrows, and like I guess they sort of settled it with a DNA test, and sure enough, it was his. It's just
Well-
very rare that two brown-eyed parents give birth to a recessive child like that, but
yeah,
it
it's a
can
mutation,
happen.
isn't it?
Well, it's a recessive gene. It's in there.
Yeah.
Apparently, the grandmother had blue eyes on the father's side, and so the genetics were in there. It's just not common that the recessive will beat out the dominant gene.
Yeah.
But it does happen, and this could be in this case that as well, because they both look like they have a mix of something. So
Well, I love that they just went into, they're just talking that they're in the story. It's not about like, oh, like they didn't explain it. At least I didn't see it in the 1st episode, and I really hope that they
They
just let it
haven't
be.
gone into it.
No.
yeah, they haven't really explained like the genealogy yet, but I'm just assuming that they're probably their stepsisters, or like if they're like 2 years apart, it's possible that like half sisters.
Did
I
we like them? Did we like the lead character? What do you guys think?
Well,
I like Hope, but I don't like the other one.
Iris.
hmm
Yeah, he likes the taller one. He
I like
thinks
Hope.
he thinks the other one's kind of a pain in the ass.
Iris, I'm not a fan of.
Yeah, Iris is a bit wooden.
Kind of, but she's growing on me a little because I do have a soft spot, like I said earlier, for the fact that she was nice to Silas when nobody else at school was. So, and especially since she's what I assume she presents herself like she's the class president. So, like that's good that someone who's like higher up the chain of the students is being nice to someone. It leads a good example, and so that kind of endears me with her.
Mhm.
Like, but I mean, she does seem a little uptight, but again, that's the whole control thing. She's afraid if she doesn't take care of things, everything will fall apart. So
Yeah, it's a great character. They're two good, really good characters that are just so far from each other, but they're sisters. I mean, it's a nice setup.
yeah, I think they're gonna like everybody's gonna they're probably gonna do like the thing where everybody kind of bonds together. But like I said, if and when like these two find out that like she shot his mom, that's gonna be weird.
Well,
I mean, huh?
That's probably going to be the season 1 finale where that's
It might. God, dude, that's
it's
like this show needs to come out like every day. Like waiting once a week is driving me nuts. I can't even. That's one thing I hate about new shows. I can't binge watch it. I get all twitchy.
Well, The Walking
like-
Dead is appointment television. They don't do the binge seasons. They don't.
See,
They've
I
never
always
done
liked
that.
waiting until the season was over and then binging it because it's a show I feel that
Mhm.
is better off binged than it is because there's
Right.
some slow and like kind of
Mhm.
repetitive moments in the show, and I feel like the binge model alleviates that. Supernatural, I feel, is the same way. But
I'm 15 seasons behind Supernatural.
So you're like me. I've watched one episode.
I saw one episode
That's hilarious.
because my sister made me do it, and it was the one where it was a show inside of a show, and I'm like,
that's a
oh,
great episode.
I was like, that's so fucking
is
weird
it?
shit. And so they played themselves, but didn't. And it's like,
hmm They literally I think they went through a portal into the real world where they were actually filming their show. So
That's
like
so weird.
it was really weird.
it is.
There's a bunch of awesome episodes like that in Supernatural.
And then I found out Negan was her dad, and I was like, yeah, no, I hate Negan. So no,
Oh,
like Like
Oh, he's
Negan's
great
only
as
now
Dad.
becoming half tolerable, but for years I just couldn't forgive him for Glenn. I'm sorry. I couldn't. But
Yeah.
like somebody was mentioning, like I can't believe this is Julia Armand. Like holy shit. Like I'm tripping
I
about
was
that.
gonna bring that up. I was
Yeah, that's-
Then go for it, because I actually need to get some coffee. So
Oh, okay.
go to town. I'll be right back because I can't.
Double, please.
I'm not actually familiar with what she was in. She looked familiar, but I couldn't put a.
She was in.
Well,
There's a Richard Gere movie called First Night. It
Okay.
also had Sean Connery in it. It was about Knights of the Round Table.
I mean, she was the it girl in the early
Okay.
90s. She was
Yeah, she
beautiful.
was. She really was.
Legends of the Fall, Sabrina,
Yep.
Sabrina. I mean, like, like just think of a thinner, younger version, for lack of better words. But maybe we could find screen share an older photo of hers. But yeah, she was starring opposite Harrison
Yeah.
Ford.
Let me look. I'll look it up.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
this girl's Negan's daughter. She's gonna die, right? Like tragically.
Who's Negan's daughter?
And die tragically. Negan's daughter. Isn't someone Negan's daughter? You said.
No, Negan is the dad
No.
on Supernatural.
That I know of.
No, the actor.
That's why I was like, I always
thought you were
forget
saying
it's Jeffrey Dean
character
Morgan. I always
was his daughter on
Negan's
the
just
show.
easy to remember.
Hmm.
And since I watched Walking Dead,
okay.
and I didn't watch Supernatural, that's how I know him as. That's why I was like, what do you mean he has a daughter? I'm like, the fuck did I miss? I just only watched for like 2 minutes. What I miss?
But
Gotcha. Okay.
going back to Julia
Right.
Armand.
Yeah, I think this woman is like definitely guilty of some war crimes. I can feel it.
But it wasn't like it was very recently. She was she had a reoccurring in Mad Men. Great
Really?
character.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've
she's
not watched that show.
Oh, Mad Men?
Yeah, is that the one with the bright red-haired woman? And her dress like in the
Christina
50s?
Hendricks? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I saw a clip years ago. I think she
Christina
just had a baby in the show, and someone said she wasn't in fighting shape. She goes, "You want to try me?" And I was like, "Damn!" Like
Well,
I saw that, but it wasn't enough to pull me into the show.
oh no, I strongly suggest that you start binging that show. It is one of the greatest dramas that I've ever seen, and it's such a rewarding way to end it, especially for this lead character. Because I know we're getting off topic, but Don Draper.
Go for it.
Don Draper is the ultimate con man, and you love him and you hate him. You love him and you hate him, and
I hold the grudge pretty good. I probably hate him.
yeah. But I don't know. Have any of you guys checked out that show ever?
I have.
Yeah.
I started to watch it. Never finished it.
I've seen season 1. It's a good show. I didn't recognize Alison Brie in it because her personality is so different than in Community. That redhead is out of control.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good show, and it's very much how like design and marketing works. Like, it looks like you're not working, but you're just sitting there thinking about how to pitch this idea or design this thing.
Well, it's got a little bit of everything. And John Slattery, who played Iron Man's dad in all the Marvel films, he's one of the main characters as well. He's hysterical. So his character ends up getting together with Julia Armand. And it wasn't, that was maybe 5-6 years ago. And she's dramatically gained weight and aged since then. I'm just saying.
Well, she's probably not supposed to look friendly for sure. Like she looks like she's gonna send someone to the gulag in this picture for real.
Yeah,
she does.
To
go slightly more off topic, just as a funny little factoid, we were talking about that redhead. I forgot her name again already.
Christina Hendricks.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have y'all ever seen
I
that
just
movie
shared
Super
a picture
Troopers?
of her when she was younger.
Have any of y'all seen the movie Super Troopers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That weird guy who was eating all the drugs in the back and was licking the windows and stuff. She married him.
Oh yeah.
I know. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Score, bro! Holy shit!"
No, but they
I don't
broke
know how
up.
you did it, but you
They
did
broke
it.
Yeah,
if I
they
ever
broke
met
up.
him, I'd high five that fucker. Like, good job, bro.
Yeah,
When I found that out, I was like, but I
They
kind
did
of
break.
enjoy that
Damn
factoid
it.
because, like, kudos.
They
But
did
yeah,
break up about like a year and a half ago, I want to say.
they did shit. I did
Yes.
not know that. I just remember they got married. The fact that he's landed her at all was impressive because he's not. I'm guessing he's probably got a good sense of humor, but he's not aesthetically the best looking, and he's not like a huge A-lister, you know.
Or he's
So,
hung like
like-
a moose.
Huh?
I said, or he's hung like a horse.
Well, yeah, but he had to get her to that point to know about that. I mean, unless he just went up to the table and just threw it down on the table, like, so, you know, hey, what do you think? Oh my God, I've died if somebody did that to me. They might be in danger. But, like this scene, I actually don't recall this scene, but this looks like they have like a hell of a scope. So I'm wondering if this is an episode we haven't seen yet.
It's probably in the episode 4 that we're waiting
Yeah.
on.
That's not because I put up. I specifically asked for episode 1, but they give zero fucks about chronological order in this.
Mhm.
They really just don't. And yeah, but let's see.
And then I'm assuming the group that is that invaded the campus or whatever is a group that has Rick. I'm assuming.
That is the rumor that possibly because in one of the Walking Dead shows, it showed that same emblem on the helicopter, and so they have it. So
Didn't the lady from Junkyard call them Trinity?
it's possible, which would make sense because that's a more circular shaped version of the Trinity symbol. The Celtic Trinity
I was
symbol.
just gonna rewatch that episode.
Yeah, I had skipped over a lot of it of Walking Dead because I was really pissed off about the fact Negan was still alive. So I went right into the middle of 9 and went from there on to 10. So I got to see that whole shit show with the Skinwalkers. Holy crap, who writes this shit? Holy fuck. Anyway, woof. But
what do you think of the last season and a half, Kitty?
I was, man, that frustrated me. It frustrated me because they killed those poor people, put their head on spikes, plural, and poor Carol had to fucking bite her tongue for like, I guess the equivalent of a year in their timeline before she could do anything about it. Like, personally, I would have wanted to find a grenade launcher and blow up the whole fucking campsite if they'd done that. Like, oh man, you knew she wanted to kill them all for that.
CRM is the group.
She had a great
They're
master
the ones
plan,
that took
though.
Rick.
Sorry? We are CRM.
CRM. That's the group, and they're the ones that took Rick.
Yeah, and do we know what CRM stands for yet? Like, I think they said, but I may have lost.
Let me see.
I'm not the
Civil
super
Republic
brightest.
Military.
Oh, the words Republic and military. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, Civil Republic
Darn it.
Military. Yep.
And if y'all notice,
They
like
don't
when
seem
she's
too civil.
right, and when you notice the gotta go back in, where a gulag looking woman here is talking to that poor soldier, and you see that very, very obvious prominent English flag up on her wall. I'm sitting here like, damn it, England got us back again, son of a bitch. You know?
Yeah.
Like, God, they've been waiting for this. Crap. And like, I can't, I really wish they would hurry up and crank these out quicker. Like, I'm just an impatient person. I really want to know, did this shit start in England? Is it their fucking fault? You know, like, is this their...
Paulie's back, by the way.
Paulie was gone?
Yeah, he's back.
Nobody told me that Paulie was gone? God gummit. This is very hard to see.
Don't worry, I got you. Oh, you're on your phone.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the chat here because when I do the thing for everybody else, they can see us at the side. For me, it is clear across the screen. I cannot see anything else except this page. And so I did not realize we had lost poor Paulie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good. That was my fault.
But what was it? To what Darth Hoster said about Fear the Walking Dead. I couldn't get into it either. Like I watched like the first like 2 or 3 episodes and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, there's
same.
a lot of stop and start in that fucker because like the first season was kind of okay, and then like the first I guess like the first few episodes when shit's actually going down, that plane crashes, that stuff happens, crazy shit on the beach is pretty wild, and then when they're first realizing shit's going on, I think it really hit the ground running really good there. Like the heroin girl, she's all like OD'd, I guess, and zombie. It's wild. So I'm like, oh, this is off to a false start. Look at this shit go. And then it just sort of kind of, and then once they got on that boat with that guy, everything started kind of going downhill for quite a while. And I was like,
I didn't even get that far.
Well, okay. Sorry. But yeah, after that, it just got dull as fuck. And it seemed like it was really just trying to ride the Walking Dead coattails without the spunkiness. And then it like perked back up a little bit. In I don't know what season. I'll have to go back and see what season because I just like this all seems like shit. Someone's gonna dive into one of these seasons and see what happens. And so
And The Walking Dead, I bounced when Jesus died. I bounced when that happened because I felt like a disconnect when
I was so mad about the Negan thing. So I had found out he had been killed, and I was like, oh man,
I felt a disconnect when they did the time jump.
Yeah, see, they're fucking with me on that too, and I'm like, oh, don't do that. So I'm already doing time jump as it is jumping through seasons here. Don't add to this. I'm like, oh wait, 6 years went by. What the fuck? I only went 1 season. What happened? Like, it was crazy. Like, and like one of the people who I was checking out reviews on these shows and how they're kind of intertwined because like. I guess I kind of watch each one kind of on their own merit, not really thinking about how they're intertwined. Yeah. And they were talking about how like the time jump and the fact that Rick hadn't come back to his family says that most likely he's being held captive or is afraid that it's possible that he already knows this woman right here and knows that she's incredibly dangerous and therefore is biding his time. I'm saying 6 years though. 6 years biding your time. You couldn't kill that bitch by then? Seriously? Like, come on now. Like,
well, look at the military force she has behind her. So,
look at some of that shit. Like, there's like a gun with like a little pokey, like trident pokey thing. Like, that's weird. It's like, what the?
And how do we know Rick didn't help them get to this point as well?
Well, he might have been made to. I don't know, but
knowing that they could potentially like being manipulated to think that they're something for good.
Oh yeah, it's quite possible that would have happened.
Realizing that that's not the case, because it seems like that's the case with their father too, where
but we don't know what he's doing.
They were going to help. He was told that he was going to be there to help them
in the first place. Because if their dad, by some chance, helped make the virus in the first place, they would want the scientist who made it, to be there to work on it. Obviously, personally, I think it's absolutely lead paint eating stupid to make a virus that you have no cure for before doing anything else. Oh my god! Always make sure if you make something, make sure you have an out on that. Always, just in case any of y'all are getting to like get frisky with a microscope. I'm just saying. Make sure you can fix what you fuck up. Good lord.
Frisky with a microscope.
Well, actually,
like Randy Marsh,
Okay, not really a microscope. Actually, for viruses,
the other stuff.
For bioengineering viruses, you would actually need something that's referred to as a nanoscope. Actually, microscope. I was just being funny, but a nanoscope is something that you would probably want at least, I think, 2,000 magnification or more to see certain virus. You know what? Never mind. Nobody cares. I'm sorry. I like reading certain things. I'm sorry. Anyway, so maybe it's risky with a nanoscope. Just try to make sure you can kill whatever it is you make. Thank you. Just so we don't have to live in this like apocalyptic shit. Thank you. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway. I really do want a nanoscope. Okay, if someone wants to get that for Christmas, please do. I will be happy with that. Okay, I'm sorry. I was wanting that for like for the last year or so.
Just tell us you're not going to be frisky with it.
Oh God. Well, since I don't really socialize or get around people much, I was actually going to see if I could find someone who had the popular beer bug and actually see for my own self what it looks like under the scope and learn about it. Because all we're hearing is what they're telling us, and half the time the CDC keeps changing stuff on us. Oh, it can do this. No, it can't do that. It can do this. Oh, it doesn't do this. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys have degrees? You guys should be mopping the floor. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. So I'm like, you know what? I want a nanoscope. I want to see what the hell's going on in there. You know, I can't do much worse at this point than them. You know, like for real. Sorry, but it's true. They've done a shit job. Everybody wants to blame politicians. No, the CDC's fucked up. World Health Organization's fucked up. Come at me, bro. Fuck off. I don't know. I mean, you remember back in January and February how they couldn't decide if it did this or if it did that. It was such a mess. They couldn't find their ass with both hands. I remember watching one of the very first World Health Organization conferences they were having discussing this. And they couldn't, and they're like, there's no sign of, human to human transmission. And I'm sitting here like, then why are we having a meeting?
Yeah.
People are, because remember we don't see it much anymore, but remember it back in January and February, because man, with the internet goes so fast, we get short-term memories sometimes. We forget because we've got so much more information coming at us. But I remember seeing clips of people seizing and collapsing in the street as though they had been in contact with nerve gas or something. The seize dropping, and we were under the impression that was coming for us. I haven't seen anybody seizing and dropping in the street by the hundreds. I haven't. Like this. So did it turn into something else when it got here, or is it possible that certain genetic markers make some people more violently susceptible to it than others? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out possible maybes here, because if certain viruses bother certain animals, like I don't think I'm gonna get parvo, but it fucks up dogs. Like certain things just fuck up certain species. So I just wonder why it fucked up people over there so bad, but didn't have the same symptoms as us. Just thought it was weird.
So what did you think of the show, Kai? Because you've been a little quiet.
Good job, man. Good job. Take the reins, man.
I'm getting it back on track here.
You're back on track.
I am proud of you.
Why?
I haven't seen it. I wanted to see what you guys, I saw a few episodes of the Walking Dead one that you were talking about from before, the shitty one. Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah. I saw some of that and it was crap, and so I was like, all right, well that sucked.
Yeah.
And then there's another spin-off of it. I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see.
I wasn't gonna watch this at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. Yeah, I wasn't gonna watch it.
A lot of people were already judging it before they saw it, and I was like, you know what? I will give it a shot. I will take one for the team, and I will watch it. And I was like, you know what? This could be better, but it could be worse. I'll encourage some other people to give it a chance, because
I didn't even know the show
people
existed.
a chance to warm up to the character.
I didn't either actually until this.
I knew it existed because of ETEP.
Was that
Right.
Draven who said that?
No, that was
me,
Mr. Hyde.
Mr. Hyde. Yeah, I didn't know it
Oh,
existed until Moira sent me a message. She goes, "Hey, do you want to come on a live stream and talk about the World Beyond?" And I'm like, "What the heck is that?" She's like, "It's a Walking Dead spinoff." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I binged watched all 3 episodes last night.
Yeah, I try to give everybody at least a few days warning. I'm really bad at planning ahead, but I knew, like for myself, I do that. There's times when, usually when I stream, it's like I decide about an hour, maybe less before I guess now is a good time as any, and I do it. Like I was trying so hard not to do that to you guys. I'm like, that would be fuck. Don't do that to people. So that's why I try to give everybody like a few days warning so they could try to squeeze in like 3 episodes. Because squeezing in 3 episodes isn't necessarily hard to do, but if you're super busy or you require more sleep than others, things like this, I'm like, I need to give these folks at least like an episode a day time, something.
Well, that's a time commitment. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was trying to, because I'm a dumpster fire, but I don't expect everybody else to try to keep up with that shit. So
for me, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all like just packed for me. And then so if those like I'm gonna watch stuff today, tomorrow, Wednesday. You know, that's
Right
when
on.
time I have to watch things like
Thursday. The episode from Sunday should be available.
Okay.
So then you can have it as 4 in a row right there. Because I that's like I said, that's the thing I hate about new shows is like
I literally
have to
only
wait.
intended to watch one episode, and then with how Prime has it set up, like it didn't like there wasn't really like an end thing. So I was like, okay, well, is the first episode over? And it just went right through. So I was just like, oh, okay, whatever.
Okay, I guess I'll just
Watch
this
it all.
one too. Yeah, I think this has potential to be something good. Like, it's already got a little bit already set up because you already know that this Julia Ormond is something's up with her. But like, I don't think she's as like I don't think she's as high up the ladder in general as like she probably appears. Like where she's stationed at, she is. But I mean, the way she kind of after that soldier got arrested out of her apartment. Because
when she turned on all the electronics,
and then she started crying and got upset, and she was breaking down. That seems like a woman who is trying to be a hard ass and is following orders, but probably felt bad about it. So yeah, like, so I'm thinking she's following someone else's orders. We just don't know who. There's always somebody fucking else, always, and I can't wait to see that. Although that's probably gonna be so down the line. Oh my god, like I can't even.
My big question with this show, and maybe fear, was why?
Why did the virus happen?
Why are the shows created?
Oh, okay. Well, one, because The Walking Dead was such a huge success. Who doesn't want to make more bank on that? I mean, who doesn't? And plus, I mean, with stuff going on in Walking Dead, and you see shit going on in Atlanta as they're going and somewhat migrating north. But it leaves you to wonder what's happening in other parts of the country. Like, how's LA handling this? How's the middle of the country handling this? It makes you wonder, and I would want to know. I mean, like, you want to have something that way you're not too burnt out on just Walking Dead. You still get your zombie fix. You get to see other stories that are paralleling, at least to some degree, in the same timeline, and it gives you a chance to like other characters in case you don't like Walking Dead. So it gives you some variety in your zombie shows. And it gives you an idea of, like I said, what's happening in other parts of the world because the whole world except Georgia didn't die. I mean, per se. But like you want to know like where the other survivors there must be. They must have their own story going on. And like so if I had made a show that was making bank, fuck yeah, I'd write that shit to the one that's left. Hell yeah. I would. I'm not right.
There's only supposed to be, I think, one more season of The Walking Dead, and then it's done.
But there's also talk that there is going to be a crossover on this show, and also there is talk there's going to be a movie. Well, at first it was talk there's going to be like 1 or 2 movies, and then now it makes it sound like 1. So I'm not entirely. I don't know if they know what the fuck.
They've been saying that for a long time with the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, this is a limited
this
run.
Is going to be a replacement. Oh, I don't know.
I'd like to see a Rick Grimes movie where we wrap up his story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to find out where the virus started. I want to see the motherfuckers who caused it to get theirs. I want them to be able to like, fix up the folks. I mean, obviously some of these folks can't be saved because, those guys are really past repair. Woof. But
just the other sister can die and let Hope take over. I'm cool.
Yeah. The next episode she can bite it in the next episode. I wouldn't complain.
But you like her character, and her character.
I do like her character. She reminds me of Rosetta. Rosita.
I don't like Rosita because Rosita's a hoe. I mean, they're in a small community. The dating pool is slim. That skanky hoe was like, had 3 minutes.
Excuse me.
So what? She had 3 minutes. She's a creepy ass hoe. There's some single bitches in that fucking town, and maybe they want to date somebody. Shit.
She's now with a reverend.
No,
she's now with a reverend and has Eugene under her thumb because the other dude got killed by that fake doctor.
I was going to say that actor is now Selena.
Oh, okay.
Is she what?
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, They just released some new photos, and I just hit Kaya because I was like, "What?"
Hmm? Oh yeah, they look great. That's what I was
What
looking for.
photos?
They look awesome.
Well, Rosita is played by the actress Kristen Saratos, and so she's playing Selena in the Netflix new TV show. And they just released some more photos, and man, they have her down pat because they're showing the early years. But you know, Rosita was never much like what Kitty was saying, much more than like a sexual object up until recently.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
really
she was
didn't
like
have much
she
of a
was
story.
a feisty fighting hoe, but she was, you know.
Yeah, I thought she was
I mean,
badass.
I mean, like back.
Well, it was her
season
and
6-ish.
who
Like
was
she stole Abraham from some other chick. And I'm like, the other chick looks better anyway. What the fuck? So like, this bitch can't leave men alone. Like, really? Like, I mean, if you got an apocalypse situation, you have to be careful with your gene pool so you don't end up with like inbreeding. And like, that bitch is gonna fuck that all up.
Yeah, but Abraham was scoring the chicks.
Yeah, man.
Abraham was scoring all the chicks. That guy's a stud.
Oh yeah.
That dude didn't even look good. I was like, what? That dude looked like an eraser head, like an angry ginger eraser head. Like, how the hell?
Oh man,
That dude looked like the worst redneck ever. I'm like,
that's an
oh my
alpha
God.
male. That's an alpha male.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, what is?
He just took what he wanted. That's what he did.
He wasn't. Why do you think
would
Negan
not-
took him out? Why do you think Negan killed him first?
Exactly.
Someone, well, he was doing the eeny, miny, mo shit. But
he knew he
Yeah,
was going to take homeboy out. He was going to
well,
take
because
homeboy out.
it's probably like jail. You just try to go for the biggest motherfucker first, I guess. I don't know.
That's why Glenn, Abraham, and a couple other they were the people that were the closest to Rick and were the alphas that people looked up to, basically.
But I don't know how
they
they
died
necessarily
first.
knew that because.
Oh no, they were
like-
tracking them. They were tracking them. They knew. They
knew.
They had been tracking because remember, they had been pillaged a few times by Rick's crew.
Yeah.
Negan was pissed.
Yep.
Well, yeah, they should have gone in and done the job and left, not fuck around. That did not help.
That's when I loved the show, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
It was so good then.
It was so good.
Oh yeah, and for y'all that got here a wee bit late, we're making fun of this guy's ballet tactics. Because it didn't look like real fighting tactics. It was more like he was like ballet looking kind of. It was not effective looking shit.
All right, I'm gonna take a look. Maybe it was martial arts. Maybe it was like Tai Chi and shit.
It was more like
He was dancing.
like theatrics as far as like they wanted to teach them something that if something did happen, but they think or thought that nothing would ever happen, so they just made it like as a comfort thing. Like, all right, if this happens, you know,
and that's a terrible idea.
But in reality, it's not useful at all.
Yeah, but it's and I told him I thought that was a terrible idea because if there is a situation happens, you're gonna give someone a false sense of security that they might be able to fight when they probably should run because they don't know how to fight. That's a terrible, terrible idea.
You know,
and so like I'm kind of like thinking this dude's is kind of a skis. I'm like, God, Jesus Christ, man. Like, let's see how good he does out in the real world as well, because he was only like it looked like he was like 17 or 18 when this shit happened, when the apocalypse happened. It makes him like 27ish now.
Yeah.
Just Joe 47 says that he wished that the season would have ended after the series would have ended after season 7 when they captured Negan. Most great shows get to 6 and 7, and that's it.
Yep.
I would not even have. I need to see Negan like die or something. Like I can't just have him just like in a cell and not know what happened. I cannot. Like no.
But then they leave it open-ended.
I jumped into like the middle of season 9 hoping that fucker was dead by now. And no, he wasn't. And not only was he not, he was braving blizzards, saving children, and all this. And I'm like, God damn it! No.
But he teamed up with Carol, man. They took out the Whispers.
That's
that was kind of dope.
I heard they want to do a spin-off with
Daryl and Carol.
Daryl and Carol, a show.
That sounds like almost like some I Love Lucy. Daryl and Carol show.
Yeah, the Daryl and Carol show.
God, that does sound like man, I don't know. Like, it'd be weird now because, like, honestly, I think everybody was hoping they were gonna get together like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In fucking in our timeline, not theirs, but like
Back when she was getting
shit.
abused by her.
Oh yeah, when I think everybody
husband,
like it was a united applause when that fucker got it. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
"Fuck that
Yeah, it
dude."
was.
Man,
Oh, my
how
God.
petty are you to abuse your wife in the middle of the apocalypse? Like there
Oh,
isn't
yeah, I know,
bigger
right?
problems right now.
That's funny, man. That's
Like
hilarious.
really, your match is not scrubbing the clothes enough. Really, bro, have another beer and shut the fuck up. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I couldn't wait for that dude to die. I could not. Nobody could wait for that dude to die. He was TV show cannon fodder. Everybody was waiting for that fucker to get it. Like,
I wanted to see more Daryl and his brother too.
There was a point right before they got to Alexandria on the road that set cast,
Mhm.
right? That they were so tight, they were so amazing,
Mhm.
and I just wish they would have kept those people around and
With
just
Beth
kinda-
and them.
yeah, man. Like just but then they got
I
into
was
the
so pissed at how Beth died. Like I was so
oh,
pissed.
I know.
Like
oh my
that
god.
whole season was pointless.
Oh,
like-
I know. I hate pointless seasons. Like that thing with the governor. Like he should have just shot that dude in the fucking building when they were talking right there. Just should have shot him, and then Herschel could have lived. Like
It's a great character, though.
Yeah, he was.
He's a great character, though. I mean, that shows you when a sociopath takes over.
That season should just been like The Talking Dead because that's really all they was doing. It was a lot of talking. He should have shot that motherfucker right underneath the table and then right in the fucking head and been done with the governor right there. As soon as he wanted Michonne to shoot him right in his face. In the face.
Yeah, but he was still struggling with whether he wanted to
Right.
be a good person or
Right.
tip over that edge into, a point of no
Kill
return.
the bad guy. Worry about the other shit later. Kill the bad guy. You have your chance. He is 3 feet from you. Fuck his shit up because he's going to fuck your shit up if you don't.
No, it's a good point you bring up because that was because he went back and forth between trying to be a good role model for Carl, and Carl turns out to be a little killer as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And Judith apparently is.
And Negan didn't
he's
help
better.
matters with that either.
Yeah, because then Carl gets all neutered and then he dies and leaves a note for his dad, like, oh, yeah, I want peace and forgiveness and like world serenity and all this cock and bullshit. And then he's like, all right, I won't kill Negan. After all that, and of course, like, I swear, if I was Maggie, I'd have whooped Rick's ass right there. Like, you know what? I'll kill him in a moment. Oh, man. I was so upset. I was like, you're trying around and walk away. This is your moment. This is like your governor moment all over again. You can kill the dude and you're walking off.
Yeah, but Rick held on to his humanity by not killing Negan.
Yeah, but he
What?
lost
He can
it
come
so
back
many
and do it
times after
again?
the fact.
That's true. That's true.
Because as long as that guy is alive, he is a danger to anybody.
I haven't seen much of the stuff with the skinwalkers or whatever they are.
Oh,
Whispers?
it's a weird shit show. It's a weird
Because
shit
I
show.
stopped when Jesus died or whatever. So I know he
trust me, you don't want to see Negan hooking up with one of the skinwalkers, okay?
Samantha Morton, yeah.
Woof, I can't. God, I saw it in my head again. Son of a bitch. I didn't mean to see that.
Did anyone see the last episode of The Walking Dead that just came out? Season
No.
10?
No.
I think I did, yeah. Yeah, like she finds
Because-
that phone and shit.
Because Maggie returns.
Yeah, Maggie returns, and there's like this like ninja motherfucker in the background. It's got
I
like,
know! That the ninja.
and he's got this, like fucking Power Ranger
intrigued
moves
now.
and
It
shit.
was doing
And there's some theories I read on the internet. There's some theories about who that might be, and it's crazy the possibility because
Well,
I remember I told you that Morgan apparently is kind of dead and kind of not. Like his eyes are red and the zombies walk
God.
past him, but he still has the wherewithal to fight. So what if that is his son? Because they said that. Because remember back when Rick found Morgan was just mentally all fucked up. It took him a while to even recognize Rick, and
Well,
he
the thing with
wife
it-
got the son.
so
But
the thing at the end, yeah. the thing at the end of this show is Maggie's coming back, and is she gonna see Negan free? She's gonna lose her shit. But they didn't show that.
Oh, well, yeah. So
remember when she
apparently,
left?
like,
He was imprisoned.
I can't wait for the next season. Like, so now I'm tripping out about that. So now I've got anxiety about shows.
Where did Maggie go?
Oh, Maggie went to. Oh, I forgot they explained that. She went to like another settlement somewhere. And
remember that lady,
some poshy woman.
Yeah, the lady. She came around. I think she was in a van, where she basically wrote up like constitutions for people.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
So she goes with that chick, even though it's kind of it wasn't really wasn't. It was kind of said in passing really quick, because Laurie Colvin went to go do that other TV show that failed.
Okay.
Yeah, but she came back right at the end, and looking good as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it probably helps with the time jumps. I mean, yeah, they say 10 years later, still looking good, But
she was in Chuck too.
What?
She's in Chuck as well. Maggie, the actress that plays Maggie.
She's in Chuck.
Is Chuck still around?
No. The show is over, but she played in that show.
Right. Laurie Colvin.
Yeah.
I don't know what Chuck is.
TV show.
Huh.
But yeah, I'm curious
it's like
about
a comedy kind of show, but yeah.
Huh. What are you curious about?
No, I'm curious about Maggie's character coming back. Kind of, listen, I'm gonna keep seeing the original Walking Dead till it's done because.
Oh yeah, I at this point I am too.
Right, I was, we're gonna go over Thursday night. What are your 3 favorite Walking Dead episodes? Like, OG Walking Dead.
OG Walking Dead. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Kai, were you ever into
I coughed my lungs out.
Had a bit of a hairball there. And also when I was reading up on some of the theories and whatnot on Fear the Walking Dead, this particular chick right here has shown up, and I'm going to have to start watching some of that season to figure out who's more about her. But in a few of the pictures, let me see if this will actually show the picture I need to find.
If she's from Fear the Walking Dead, she has one of those sticks that
yes, exactly.
The people in
she has one of the sticks that this woman's people.
Oh, Morgan?
Have. No, this girl from Fear the Walking Dead has weapons similar to Gulag Woman here. And
no,
she
not
said
Gulag Woman. The encampment. That Hope has. The weapon like Hope has.
Hold on. See, their weapon is very similar to what that girl with the short hair right over here has. It's styled exactly the same. And also, not that they're necessarily great at casting, but genetically speaking, could be her daughter. Because when she's talking to Hope and Iris, she mentions that her daughter is off fighting somewhere for a good cause, even though she misses her. This could be her daughter in Fear the Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be Mommy.
Oh,
so we might have some crossover going there as well. Because where in the hell else would she find a weapon like this? Without encountering them.
Let's bring back Frank Darabont.
And remember, in one of the in Fear the Walking Dead, those who've seen it, the reporter chick that has that armored vehicle got grabbed when she was trying to get some paperwork.
Do you guys ever watch Z Nation?
Yes, I did. That was some weird ass shit. I just couldn't deal with that weird ass shit.
Kitty, you should do a watch. We should do a watch party. That would be hilarious.
I totally did. I just couldn't even, but I did anyway. Even when his daughter got old, I was like, what the? Well, this
It's
is not how
very
this works.
strange
This is not how any
TV
of this
show.
works.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while, so like after the daughter got old and died, I don't think I watched any more of it. But is there any more of it after that?
I fell out after like the second season.
Yeah, it got really strange. I just can't. I don't.
I think they're all on Netflix right now. But something like that, I'd have to like restart all over again.
I do recall that in the beginning of Z Nation, it sounded like they hinted toward Walking Dead because they came up to a tent and they were talking to somebody and they said something about a few miles. They thought a few miles away or like somewhere else there were some people hold up Heidi taking up residence in a prison, and that was about the time where Walking Dead was. They were in the prison, and I was like, no, they fucking did not. It was the only reference I ever actually caught that might be referred to The Walking Dead.
No, there's another there's another TV show. They're in the same world. It's another zombie TV show on Netflix.
Ooh.
But it's a more serious side, but it's the same universe they inhabit.
Oh, what is it?
I forgot.
Don't do that to me.
Well, look, someone look it up. Someone do a search. Z Nation Zombie Connections.
Okay, I can try to do it later.
That show was pretty good. That show, you talk about anxiety. Oh shit! Now I gotta find out what it is. Hold on, guys.
See, now I gotta have to go get my medication. She got me all with the anxiety and shit.
Mm.
Dang it. Anyway, this right here, like, I may need help with this because
Black Summer, is that connected to Z Nation?
the creators of The Walking Dead have.
That's it. That's the one. It's so good.
What, Black Summer?
Was
Yes.
I've seen it. I've seen it like the video cover.
Habla sobre la nuestra serie World Beyond.
Huh? Oh,
I was reading the title. El creador de Walking Dead
no, I
habla
don't
sobre
accept
la.
this shit. Oh, fuck off. No.
No,
Fine, I'll
no,
accept
the other
it.
one.
Okay,
No,
what do you want from
no.
me? Holy shit.
Just
Yeah,
click off of it. Just click off of it.
I'm trying to find out what season. I'm trying to find out what
El creador de Walking Dead habla sobre.
Good thing it
That
wasn't
shit's like
porn.
being mean to me, and I can't even I don't even know. I'm like, what is it saying? Help!
Yeah, you have a translator right here. Use them.
I know, I have two. I knew one was accept and the other would obviously be the opposite, but
It's you just clicking buttons.
this shit just kept happening, and I'm like, oh god, I thought I was just accepting cookies and it wouldn't quit. I'm like, oh god, help.
So
I need to know.
So anyone see Black Summer?
I'm sorry, what?
No.
This show, once it starts,
It was great.
like once they start running from the zombies,
Hmm.
they don't stop.
Oh,
Well,
It
dang.
is so fucking intense. Excuse my language.
I know,
Nice.
by all means, as long as it's not like just every other word, we're all right with sentence enhancers.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it because there's very little dialogue, yet you
Mhm.
get what's going on, and it's just
Right.
action. It's action.
Oh.
It's like,
And
I
that's
like
and
that.
that's Black Summer you're talking about?
yes, I
All right,
highly
I'll have to
recommend
look
it, guys.
that up because I saw the video cover. I'm old, so I still call things a video cover, even if it's like the poster, because I still have
Thumbnail.
VCR. Like, I'm not shitting. So, working VCR, I might add.
Okay.
I gotta add that for Dazzle. But anyway, so like the video cover showed that like it showed like the person kind of like looking all kind of rabid and shit. I didn't know it had any
Ooh.
connection with these or not, or Z Nation, but now that I know it belongs to something, now I'm kind of like, all right, yeah, you suckered me in again. Okay. Is it at
Well,
least a lot of seasons, or is there a lot of episodes? Because I don't want to have like 3 seasons and be like, or 3 episodes and be like, here I am again.
okay. Here,
At
check
another
this out,
block.
guys. It's 9 episodes, season 1. They're
Okay.
currently wrapping up season 2. They just returned to filming season 2. It's a zombie
Okay.
epic. It's set in the same universe as of Z Nation. Oh, told
Okay,
you.
cool.
Yeah.
nice.
All right. I think that's one of, I don't know, maybe I'm like a lot of people, because it was asked like, why do they keep making spin-offs? And it's like, this might be why, because people want the whole picture. They want to know this, and this, and see it come together into one spot. Because if Fear the Walking Dead chick right here is a gulag-looking woman's mom or daughter, and they have Rick, that's going to bind all the shows into one spot. So I gotta admit, I'm a sucker for this. Like, they got me.
I normally like background stuff, but I could not do Fear the Walking Dead. I could not do it.
Oh, I'm gonna skip over a lot of it because a lot of it was quite lame.
I'm a completionist. I gotta watch it all, or I don't watch any of it.
If it's annoying enough, I can skip it.
Yeah, like anime, I have to watch it all. Like even the filler episodes, even though they're not integral to the plot. I'm just my OCD,
My OCD has at least given me the grace to be able to
Kitty.
filler stuff.
Kitty, can you pull up a Black Summer trailer?
I can try.
If not, no worries.
Well, I can probably pull up pictures and stuff. I just don't want to get copyright strike again.
Oh right, yeah. Sorry, yeah. I forget. I kind of get my streams pulled down because I do that shit.
I type a little too fast, and sometimes it doesn't go so well. Wow, she looks like she's had a bad day. Holy shit.
Yeah.
This actually looks quasi familiar.
They run. I've seen her in some other shows.
I've seen her in some other shows, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
She looks super familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Z Nation, they're not slow zombies.
Yeah. See, I got it. If we had Apocalypse, I had to have slow zombies. I can't have 28 days later. I don't run for shit. Zombies. I do not run for shit. I would be like doing this shit around a car, trying to get away. Like, nope. I'm like, Oh, wait. Oh, this is part of Black Summer right here. Oh, I saw this part where they end up getting T-boned by a truck following them.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw that part. I just never followed up with much else. Ooh. Okay, so I do have some bases.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like she's having a hard time communicating because like nobody understands what the fuck she's saying.
Yeah. Well, it's because she's from like Korea,
and
she's like Korean.
Like, you can read the map. Hi, Scotty, and welcome. We're so glad to have you here. Hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages over here. Yay! Sorry, I've known him for a while. But okay, so okay, so I guess maybe I remember from that. So I think there was like a couple episodes when I looked at it and I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, I think this is where she gets separated from her family or something, like right about here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jamie King.
Oh man, I still want to watch this. I wish YouTube wasn't so uptight. We just all sit here and just share screen and watch that shit. That would be boss.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, he looks intense. Oh yeah, and the soldier, and okay, yeah. I do vaguely remember this. I did give it a chance, and I think I think it ran out of episodes because it was new.
And so it was a huge watched show when it came out last year in 2019.
Well, I have definitely got to give that a go again. Now that I know that it connects, because I didn't realize it did. If I read the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, when you call on dark is a good one. When you call on dark, are they talking about music? Oh, they're talking about music. Okay, I was confused. I'm like, what? But that could be a horror show. That sounds like kind of like a movie. Anyway, oh wow, an hour and 24 minutes, so not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I don't know. Has everybody got a packed schedule tonight?
I gotta take off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a thing, but I can't remember what time I have a thing. So I still don't understand why my
I don't have
alarm didn't
anything
go off.
going
My
on, but I
alarm
gotta
was
work
supposed to
tomorrow.
go off for this and for the next show I'm invited to, and like it didn't. The alarm never went off for this, so I actually want to go check that out real quick. Like, why did you not? Yeah.
Buy Guy's book. Do it. You know you want to.
I don't know who said, oh,
Subliminal message on there
I
somewhere.
think he said he was
What was
going
that?
to. Actually, before you got here, I think he was saying he was going to. Somebody. one
Yeah,
of
I
these
do
three
plan
guys
on
did.
getting it.
Yes, I knew one of them did. He was wanting an audiobook, and I told him I think you were trying to talk Jane Theory into that one.
I'm gonna, when I can pay her for it, I'm gonna see if I can maybe get her to read the prologue and make a video, make some art for it and stuff.
Yeah, she
But,
sent shockwaves through the channel because everybody's like, "All right, how about you read?" And someone read, and then he's like, "All right, Jane, how about you read?" And she did, and everybody's like, "Damn!"
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I remember that. I was like,
For it.
Shit, she can read my books anytime. Read me, baby. Sorry, that was weird. I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot, Kitty, for having me on.
Mwah! Thank you for being here, darling. But,
Peace out, everyone.
I'll give the show a chance.
See you later, Polly.
okay, I see where I fucked up. I see where I fucked up on. Like, I apparently set one alarm and not the other, so I set the one for Thursday at 5. I think I mixed them up in my head, so it was today's time that it was gonna start, but I was thinking of Polly's stream about zombies for Thursday, so I put the wrong day, and you got 2 T's there, and so I was half awake when I did it. So that's what happened. Okay, I fucked up, y'all. That operator error. Sorry.
That's probably why I was confused when you were in Orville Nations chat. Like, you're gonna be late. I was like, what are you talking about? I've been committed to this show like for a week more now.
Did you not notice you were in the poster? Are you not?
Yeah. I didn't realize that was happening like at the same time.
I didn't know you had a prior commitment. I just mentioned it. You're like, okay. And so yeah, you didn't. You're like, bitch, here's my schedule. Like,
It's all good. I got here when I could, so.
I know. I noticed you were over there. I was like, I'm sure he'll get here when he can. I was like, you're gonna be late, LOL. Hold on a second.
It's good to hear what you guys had to say about the show. I'll have to give it a shot when I can.
Yep. You're like me. I'm surprised that I actually watched it because normally I would be like you, Kai, and just not bother. Just go with it.
Yeah, I kind of got fatigued on The Walking Dead.
Yeah, same.
But what's it called? But yeah, if this is something fresh, then I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think Moira is having an argument with a ghost. There are no ghosts in my book.
What about space ghosts?
That one's taken. If you want Space Ghost, you're gonna have to come to my game on Sunday. But he's Space Ghostenstein right now because it's Halloween.
That's
he's
right.
Space Ghostenstein.
If she starts answering herself, then she knows she's got problems.
And you got Bat Brack.
Yeah, Count Bracula.
Oh, Count Bracula.
Yeah, dude, that animation for the intro was fun.
Yeah. Who do you have this week?
This coming week, I've got Danny, returning player, Brianna, my line and copy editor, returning player, and she's a Twitch streamer and also a returning player. And well, Brianna and Bella are both Twitties. So yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was asking what I want. I was being asked what I wanted for dinner, and I was like, I don't know what are y'all, where are y'all going? I don't know what's happening. And it's like, and it's showing, and it's like, all right, they got fajitas, and I'm like, where's this place? He goes, Ted's. I'm like, okay, y'all are stuck on Ted's, aren't you? Okay, there's no way out of this. Fine. If it's got guacamole, I can probably suffer through it. So,
you know what? If you're just gonna tell us the whole conversation, you shouldn't have even muted yourself.
I know, right?
Well, I need it. Maybe I gave you a brief synopsis. Y'all started talking about Space Ghost, okay? Don't give me any.
Yeah, because he said there's no
Yeah.
ghosts in his
There's
space
no
boat.
ghosts.
And I was
said,
like,
I said
what
it
about
looked like
space
we were
ghosts?
arguing with the ghosts, and then I assured everyone that there are no ghosts in my book.
Some space and paranormal activity. Oh my god. It's paranormal space activity. There we go.
You could have AI taken over by a ghost.
What though? Oh, so there's gonna be a ghost in the machine, huh?
Yeah.
Sorry.
In Russia, machine takes over ghost.
Exactly.
That was fucking cute. I liked that. I liked that a lot.
I forgot to say Soviet. It's Soviet Russia. In Soviet Russia, machine take over
I
ghost.
still have a globe over there that says USSR on it. Just so you know, like I do. Like I don't know. I think my dad got it at a garage sale years ago, and it's kind of like stripped out where it's like it screws down into the stand, so I'm gonna have to fix it. But dude, the globe is like old. It still says USSR across it. I'm like, holy crap, dude. So now I just keep it because like that's kind of cool. Like that's old. It's possibly older than I am. But anywho's, so yeah, now I have to go watch oh shit, what was that show? What did we look up again? Dadgum.
Oh, Black Summer.
Thank you. I was thinking season. I couldn't remember what it was. Summer.
Yeah, I don't do fast zombies. I'm normally not a big zombie fan, as you can tell.
The zombie's like one of my favorite things. Well, I feel safer with that in a way because like there's some things we just don't know, and like so certain like especially exceptionally like frightening like ghosty films freak me out. Like anything that's like a ghost takes over another person, stuff like that. Don't put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bobby. No, I just can't. But like zombies, like I mean, if you know anything about lividity and like the stage, like death stage, it's like you know rigor mortis, the blood settling, muscles can't really do much without blood going, you know, circulating. You know, it's not possible for it to happen. 28 days later is technically more likely to happen because they're not actually dead. They're just
they're rabid.
Yeah. I mean, if you shoot them in the chest, they'll still die like a normal person, which I can appreciate the fuck out of that. But that fast shit, though, hell no. No.
The only fast zombies I do are Zombieland because it's funny.
Okay, yes, that I can agree with. But like, yeah, so but we still consider 28 Days Later zombies because they're zombie brained-ish. So like they're still like you know, after you for like no reason. And so, but the only thing I like about that is, but as far as regular zombies though, like they're dead, and so without oxygen and blood and going to the muscles, the body can't move, and therefore it's not actually possible for it to happen. So you can enjoy it without actually having this deep-seated, oh God, what if this actually happens? It's not physically possible. So you feel safe and can enjoy the freakiness without actually getting like, oh God, and fucking your own head up like, oh God, that's not gonna happen, is it? You know? So I like movies I know cannot possibly happen. Let's see, DJ. After Ice her, she got a job. And okay, they're having a whole relationship conversation going on in the chat here. Hey. Huh. Okay. I feel like I missed a lot now. I may have to catch that on the recap. Yeah, apparently someone spurned somebody and then they got a job in the oncology reception. So I'm like, oh, there's a lot going on over here. And I have not told my mom until today, 7 years later. I'm like, oh, there's backstory here. Dad's got backstory.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, right. I would have like, yeah. It seems to take a while for the chat to show up on the replay, so I'll have to wait a little bit. But yeah, I'll be like, I'm gonna have to go like read this conversation later. Like,
I love this one by Bone here. He says, "You are an irresponsible drinker if you didn't buy enough beer."
I must be an irresponsible drinker because I don't drink anything at all. So I don't know what that makes me. I'm no fun. I'm sorry.
Well, that means you always have enough beer, which is zero for you. So you are a responsible drinker.
I guess that's true because there's beer in the house. I just don't drink it. It's other people's.
Well,
like unfortunately, I always like if I was ever to go hang out with people, if like they'd be like, hey, will you be the designated driver? I'm like, oh, you mean babysitter? Gotcha. All right, I'm not carrying you. Just saying. Like if you can't walk to the car, like you're gonna have problems. But yeah. Anywho's, but now I think we all should go watch more zombie shit.
Or vampire stuff, because vampires are awesome.
Vampires are awesome. Yes, you are our favorite vampire. This is true. Well, I think you're the only vampire I know, but that's still like I'm sure if I met other vampires, you'd still be the coolest. So, All right. So, is there a vampire show you want to lure me into?
Angel and Buffy's really good.
I've watched that back in the day.
Other than that, I can't think of any current vampire shows that are actually good and aren't like trying to capitalize off the Twilight, bullshit. Oh, True Blood's not too bad.
True Blood, I quit watching after season 3. That shit just got weird. I was like, you know what? I've had about all I can take this.
Yo, that girl from Daredevil was on True Blood.
Yeah, she was.
Mm-hmm. The redhead.
Oh yeah. The redhead, yeah.
Oh wait, the waitress?
No, that was Rosario Dawson. You're thinking of
what?
The redhead chick that was their paralegal, their assistant or whatever in the office in Daredevil. And
I watched Daredevil.
She was the 17-year-old that got turned in True Blood.
Yeah.
She wore a little skirt.
Bill turned her.
That little
she had a little schoolgirl outfit.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, yo.
Come on, gorgeous.
Yep.
I forgot about her. I haven't watched Daredevil in a minute, but she's fine. She's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful woman.
Yep.
I preferred her in True Blood.
Yeah.
That's because she was wearing a shorter skirt.
Yep.
All right.
You're not wrong.
Now, okay. Wow. All right. Well, we've done this for an hour and 36 minutes, and wait, hold on. She's on my bad girl list. She killed my father. Rebecca, not Mora. Mora's cool.
Of course, Mongo likes werewolves more than he does vampires. He's always got to be the opposite. He likes candy corn, which is terrible, and he also likes.
Oh my god! I don't know why people are debating candy corn. Who cares? It is sugar. It's just shy of being caramelized.
Do you like it? Do you eat candy corn and go, "Oh, that's delicious"?
I've had it. It's okay. I prefer chocolate, but I don't.
Oh, so you're one of those people.
Better than everything.
Well, chocolate is better. I mean,
chocolate is the best thing ever. So
okay, but what I'm saying is, like,
peanut butter to that, and you're
I don't care enough. Like, I've been seeing people debate that, and I'm like, it's just basically like because caramel is basically caramelized sugar, and this is just shy of that. So it's just a bundle of sugar. Like
that tastes like wax.
It does have a bit of a waxy texture. I'm not gonna lie, like it does.
Ew.
I've had worse. I've had better. If someone likes it, that's fine. If they don't,
I bet you the people that like candy corn like stick their finger in their ear and then they taste it to see how it tastes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that was
those type of people.
extremely specific. I feel like there's a story to that. But
There's no story. I'm just giving them crap.
50 Shades of Wrong. That one.
You just came up with something kind of really detailed on the fly, which is
I'm sure it is, Mongo. I'm just giving you crap because that's the shtick.
Oh, Mongo. Like,
I like the werewolves in Underworld. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they were kind of interesting. The mix was weird though.
Mm-hmm. But anywho, you were winding down.
Yes, because now I kind of want to go in there and watch the Black Summer. That's it, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm having a hard time. If I got it wrong, I was having a hard time finding this. So
Yeah.
I've checked my search history. Shit. Anyways, but wait. He waits till now to throw up some Lost Boys on his avatar. Really?
Hey, we're doing a live screen read on Halloween Day.
Ah, nice.
On my channel.
I'm not sure if I'm doing anything, but I will. If I'm not, I will let you know.
Raiden's been quiet, hasn't he? Raiden?
He's muted. Maybe he fell asleep.
Oh. Oh.
Or the zombies got him.
Oh dear. Oh no, don't say that. No. No, don't put that voodoo on him. No. Poor
If he did
Raiden.
fall asleep, I can't say anything because I've done it.
Oh my goodness. Like when I don't see y'all's faces, it's hard to know who's talking. So when's the last time anyone heard him talk?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
Shit. No, we have to show our faces. At least most of us. So that way we'll know who's talking and know who hasn't been. Plus we're like share screen, so like everybody was really tiny, so it was really hard to see like whose avatar was moving and talking. So okay. Well, we're super glad that y'all came by to visit us in this unorganized chat of zombies. Because I should have just said zombie chat, because honestly that's what happened. It really did. Hold on.
Hey, it's okay. We're allowed to have terrible taste in things.
Be nice to that poor man. He's nice.
Hey, I have terrible taste in things too. I'm not saying I don't.
Oh, okay. I was like, let's not pick on the poor guy. Come on now. Anyways, but we're super glad y'all came by and watched my terribly disorganized like chat about stuff. Y'all were great. Thank God I had y'all, because holy shit.
Well, thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
Always
Yeah,
fun
it was
having
good.
you.
It was nice meeting everybody. Kai,
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Jealous Draven.
Yes, Kai is nice. Kai's a little bit of a booger, but he's all right.
Yeah, that's meeting you guys too.
But oh wait.
Yeah, same.
I got both of those.
Meow. Oh wow, there's a whole story going on in here. There really is. There's a lot of spurning happening. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna get distracted by that whole conversation. Anyways, so lots of loves to everybody, and
All right. Take care, guys. Bye.
Take care. Oh.
Bye.